It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And center stage belongs to Matthew Stafford.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Rams and the Niners, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former number 1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw is Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Stafford going to give it to Corum. And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number 1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. That one is good. And the 49ers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Rams offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go again with Williams. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. The motion man is Nakua. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stafford. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Niners have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Tigby. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Williams. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, L.A.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Here's 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll get this one out to his fullback. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, forward. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Looks like a design run with Purdy. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Purdy. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On 2nd down, Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To throw once more, it's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down. Now a second down throw for Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Stafford now to throw on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Stafford now on second down. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. They get 16 on that connection. First down, 49ers. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. A pickup there of 28 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's out to Kittle as they set up the screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll throw again with Purdy. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Back to the air again is Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
Wow, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
The Niners offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go with Williams. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Jair Brown on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Finds Nakua on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Second down, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Stafford to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
To the air again. Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And the Rams are gonna have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll run. It's Williams. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal. Stafford working from the pistol. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. He works free, right side. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Stafford. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Stafford to throw it. He gets this complete, finding Adams. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. That's to Higbee, the tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing again is Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to have the Rams 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Once again, it's Corum. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The 49ers offense ready for this next possession. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners 1st down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. So Kittle comes in motion. And they've got it. Gonna pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield. So a win here for the 49ers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.